Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battlefield 1. This is EA's latest addition to the Battlefield series. Battlefield 1 aims to depict events that occurred back in World War One. It's spread over several different parts of the world, and it takes a different approach to Battlefield in terms of how it's used to telling stories in Battlefield. Normally what would happen is you'd follow a character and you'd follow that character from the beginning to the end of the campaign aspect of the game. However, Battlefield 1 does something slightly different but very interesting, and I think a very good decision in that move. And what happens in this case is that you have different perspectives. You have, I think they are something like 5 or 6 different stories, telling stories from different parts of the war, different fronts, different characters and their experiences during the war. So I think it really changes things up for the better in terms of the franchise. As far as Battlefield 1 is concerned, it's a very beautiful game to look at. The graphics are absolutely amazing, irrespective of whether you're playing it on the PC or the console. Graphics are beautiful. Detail and the attention to detail by the developers is really amazing. You probably would have seen my campaign series on my channel, so I won't talk too much about that. What we're going to do is we're going to jump into some online gameplay just to give you an idea of what the game is like to play. One difference as well is because this is set in World War One, all the usual aspects of Battlefield that you normally would be used to have either changed and not present, or happen in a different way. I'll explain what I mean. So in other Battlefield games you'll have rocket launchers, you'll have all kinds of tanks and all kinds of modern gadgets, C4 and things like this. To some extent a lot of those things are still there but aren't. So you don't have C4, you don't have rocket launchers, but you do have some kind of grenade launcher type things that you can use. You do have anti-tank weapons, you do have anti-tank equipment, you do have tanks, but they're nowhere near as advanced. So that's another thing to wrap your head around when you jump into the game. So if we look at the main screen here, we have home. You have all kinds of things here. So this tells you you can jump into a quick game. Most games tend to have this. You can watch, this is a new feature actually on Battlefield. You can watch a video that's featured on here. I think it's usually a YouTube video, and it'll be from a person who's playing a certain game mode or game type, and it's just a showcase of that game. Editor's pick. So according to the editor, this is the best best game mode to play. Tips for playing Empire's Edge. So this is a certain aspect of the game. New revisioned battle packs are available, and I think you also have oh yeah, you also have multiplayer and campaign sections. So 6 stories, so not 5, I do tell a lie, 6 stories. So if we click in here, for instance, these are all the various stories and various characters that you will follow. So each story will be different to the next, no two are related, which is good because it kind of keeps the game interesting, keeps it relevant. And as a campaign, usually it's just a quick playthrough to try and get whatever things you need to get, achievements or unlock, so you can then jump onto the multiplayer. But actually with the campaign this time, it's very interesting to play, good fun, and the storytelling is absolutely amazing. It goes into great depth. It really, some of them really pull at your heartstrings. So it's, yeah, it definitely does a good job. It does the game justice. It really does tell a good story about, or giving us an idea of what it would have been like during World War One. So that's the campaign section. We have the multiplayer, you have different game modes, server, browsers, custom games, and it does give you a brief on each one of them of what it's about. Let's see. Soldier tab, this is where you see your soldier, your achievements, your KDs, and all the other statistics that you might be interested in. Store is when where you can buy battle packs. Let's see, what is this? So you can upgrade the game. If you bought the basic game, you can upgrade, get season pass. So let's see what else. Options. You do have a companion. I think I might be wrong. Let's see. Is it for? Yeah. So it's available on iOS, Android, and Windows. So you can get them on all platforms. And it just here you can do the same things. You can check your stats, awards, compare with your friends, explore and customize your loadout, design or choose your emblem to stand out from the battlefield, keep tabs on your friends and get notified when they are playing. All kind of good fun things like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump in. Let's see. Let's go to server browser. So you hop into server browser, and here you can change the game modes: rush, domination, conquests, team deathmatch, war pigeons. So if I have a quick look, I think, let's see, maps. These are various maps you can play. This tells you about how many slots you want available when you're searching for a server. Game size, so it goes all the way up to 64 players. There's 32 on each side, so it can be good fun. One thing I think it's probably worth noting are these operations. So let me see. Operations are slightly different. Have I played any of them? I think I have. So it says here, new to the Battlefield series, be part of a large-scale war spanning over several maps, attack or defend on multiple fronts, and I think you have not so much tickets but flags. You have a certain number of attempts to either capture, if you're attacking, or defend a certain battlefield. So in this case, we take this for instance. Let's click on that and see what happens.
The defeat of Russia in the east allowed Germany to concentrate its forces for one massive assault on the British sectors. The initial hurricane bombardment was heard as far away as London. General Ludendorff then ordered his stormtroopers to attack the enemy trench lines.
Okay, so it's played over 2 maps, and you have to win over sectors. So I think each time you fail, you have a certain number of tries, and then you move on to the next map. You have 40 or 64 players. It's definitely changes up the way we play Battlefield. I guess you focus more on the team play, whereas if you're just jumping into multiplayer, you just want to go and shoot some stuff up and let off some steam. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back into server browser here, and this was actually the map that was available on the beta. So we'll try and find the game here. Let's see if we can rush in. This is Rush. And if we have enough time, what I'll try and do as well is I'll try and play through all the various is that loading? Yes, it is loading. I'll try and play through all the various units that you can use. So playing as a sniper, as a medic, as support, and anti-tank. So I'll try and go through them so you can see what the game's like. Another new thing is you can add medals here that you can track as you play. Game is ready to join. Let's go. And so, ooh, I have no squad. Well, this is a first. Anyway, so what would normally happen is you'd be able to click on one of these and you'd be able to join a squad. So what we'll do is we will create a new squad. And we have assault, medic, support,
We have
and
lost
scout.
both objectives.
Let's start with assault, I think. And in this case,
The
I think
enemies are being halted by our artillery barrage.
we're
Retreat.
defending. Here you can change up weapons. You can switch over. Anti-tank gun is really very good, actually. No, I've used it a couple of times. Let me see. Is it? No. There you can have presets, so you can set different weapons to different sets. So if you don't want to go through the labor of having to change every single one of these, you can just set these up so that when you want to jump in, depending on the gameplay, depending on the map, you can just quickly switch over one and go with it. So we're going to switch back there. Customize allows you to customize your weapons. If you haven't unlocked anything, you can buy it, provided you have enough credits. The credits are earned by playing, but also if you get any unlocks, if you get any crates, and you don't need the weapon that comes in it, or the item that comes in it, you can just dismantle that and get credits for it instead. So let us go back. So in this case, my medal that I'm currently tracking tells me that I've got to get 20 kills with LMGs. So we will we'll go with support. These icons are where you'd normally spawn if you have no other teammates. And also spots like this, if you're playing Conquest, spots like this would usually have tanks or planes or horses. So if there was one available, you'd have a number there and you'd be able to click on it and join it. But in this case, there isn't. So we're just going to jump right in. Okay, here we go. Okay, I don't know why we're sitting all the way back here. So it's always important in any game, play the objective. You gotta try and hold the objective. In this case, I think I hear a tank coming. So on some maps you'll get an anti-tank gun. So you can zoom in and you can reload. Reload just, I'm on the PC, so reload just by clicking fire again and it will reload automatically. So it's just to hold them off. It's just to tell them we're covering, so they know not to try anything funny. I'm hoping to get a tank, yeah, but and it's infinite ammo, so you don't run out. Oh no, no. So as with any gun, you've got to lead your shot, because some of these, so if I was going to hit that crest there, I'd have to kind of gauge how far I need, there you go, gauge how far I need, I think it's going to drop off. So anyway, that's the AT gun. These are the points. If someone was to start this up, you can just hold down E and that'll claim it back. The other thing you can do here is you can use E and send Morse code information, and just by holding it down, that's gonna send
enemy coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
Exactly, so it does just that. And you can see my teammate here is doing the same thing. So we seem to have this very well defended, which is very good. Just want to have a look and see who's firing. Just gonna throw a grenade in anticipation. Ooh, didn't quite get him. I think that's a vehicle. Okay. Oh no! Ooh.
Enemy coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
Okay. That's assist number 1. And your health does regenerate slowly. It does come back, so you don't have to use a medic pack immediately.
Enemy coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
I don't think these guys are actually pushing. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! He jumped down and tried to stab me! Yeah, so they're probably up there. So we can't push too far ahead. We need to make sure that we still keep an eye on the what we're doing.
To the combat
yeah.
area.
So we see the grayed out area on the minimap on the oh, on the bottom left there. That's a sniper. Yeah. So oh wow. Oh, he's up there. Okay, I thought he was behind me. You can hold the space bar. Skip that. And it will spawn you back in when it's ready. Let's see if we can spawn on this guy here. Here we go. So I think this is this is a tank. It's a heavy tank. Passengers only have machine guns. You do have other variants that have cannons on either side, and the light tank, which only holds 1. So let's see. I'm gonna see if I can. That's a light tank, and he just crumpled that all over me. Let's see. How much time do we have left? So it tells you they only have.
The enemy has armed objective butter.
Oh, 19 points. So
we have defused objective butter.
Woo! Got him. That could have been disastrous. Alright, so I defused it. Okay.
Enemy coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
Hope we can get it. Don't know if we can. Yes, I think we did we get it? I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh, yes we did.
We have defused objective butter.
So they're gonna lose because they only have 6 tickets left. Yeah. And yeah, any minute now we should be good.
Enemy coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
I think we've managed to effect a successful defense, and that's what you want to do, guys. You want to always play the objective, support your teammates, whatever role you're playing.
Objective butter.
Yeah, so you can see there's somebody up there. You gotta move. Oh no, they're just camping up there. But I think we may do it before they have time. They only have 1 ticket. Yep, and that's it. That's how you win a game. It is good fun, especially when you have a 64-player map where you have lots going on. You have people on horses, tanks, vehicles, all sorts of things. I didn't get a chance to show you some Let me see. I didn't get a chance to show you some other types that you can play as, so medic and support and scout. But it's the differences aren't too great. So with a scout, obviously you're going to be playing the long range game. You'll have your sniper rifle. The scout also has an anti-tank gun that shoots anti-tank bullets. You only have a limited number, so you obviously have to make sure that you use them wisely and at the right time. The support just pours a whole load of bullets into the air, keeps the enemy suppressed. Let's see. And medics, you always have to make sure that you keep revives up. You have to always revive your teammates, otherwise you lose the game. Most games, especially when it comes to rush, are always lost on the effectiveness or lack of the medics able to actually do their jobs effectively. You have to make sure you revive your teammates, play the objectives, and always, if you're defending, you gotta always make sure that you defend in front of the objectives, not behind it, because that allows the attacking team room to push forward. Can't really think of anything else that I can point out. If you've played Battlefield, any Battlefield game before, this shouldn't be too difficult for you to jump straight into. Like I say, there are some differences, but overall, you should be very comfortable jumping straight into it. It's very good fun, very addictive. But I think the aspect of this game that I like more compared to some of the other Battlefield games I've played is that it really does focus on trying to get you to think about what war is about and what people go through when they're in that situation, and how difficult, how gruesome war is, which is something that no other Battlefield game has ever done before. So for that, I really commend them. EA and DICE, you did a very good job. So until next time, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. That was my review of Battlefield 1. Just giving you guys a quick, well, maybe not so quick, detailed overview of what the game's like to play. Please give it a like, subscribe, continue supporting us. We put in a lot of hours to bring this content to you. Hope you like it. And until next time, guys, I will see you all on the next one.